Maximum Threshold Radio Show's live episode 337.
Michael Strong, you motherfucker! Ow! A Maximum Threshold, baby. Woo! It's Michael Starr from Steel Panther.
Procedures initiated.
What we've got here is
maximum voltage, maximum power, maximum carnage. This is Maximum Threshold. Call the show at
440-709-4977.
Maximum Threshold. And here's your hosts, Dom and
He's actually quite smart. He just makes errors of judgment along the way.
Welcome, one and all. I'd like to thank everybody to the Maximum Threshold Radio Show, episode number 337 here on the Maximum Threshold Radio Show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and catching our vine for tonight. Fine-ass episode.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that weird accent?
You like that intro?
No, I didn't.
That was my southern. That was my Georgia accent.
Hey, I heard
I lived in Georgia. That's what Georgia
That's
sounds
my
like.
Georgia accent.
Dom,
And in Georgia, you don't move your top lip. I noticed that.
Hey,
From
Dom,
Jimmy Carter.
I heard you were cuddling with Lou Cipher this morning.
Oh yeah, we were yam bagging.
How did you not figure out? That was so funny. You had no idea who it
I
was.
didn't. At first, I didn't know.
All three of us were just sitting there texting you, sitting
I
together.
saw that. I figured that once I saw that Jeff was in on it, and he was like, "Oh, bitch, how come you ain't texting me back? But you could text Michael."
Who's Lou Cipher?
Oh, it was Ron from the owner of Gen X and United Tattooed Brotherhood, the official sponsor of
That's right.
of Maximum Threshold's trip to Rock on the Range.
That's right.
They sponsored us. Did they pay for the hotel?
They paid for something, yes.
I didn't see what they paid.
Did you
for.
wait? Did you pay for the hotel?
I paid for the car ride there, and I paid for parking. Unlike Dominic, who somehow
pay for
We
parking.
didn't pay for parking either day.
I don't know how you guys imagined that.
Yeah,
But you
well,
just have
because
to-
we're like, excuse me, where does the media park?
That's right.
And they're like, oh, that way,
then you just
up in
roll-
the front.
Just drive by, roll.
Dude, you know what your problem is? You got to act like you belong. That's what you got to do. Dude, fucking.
You don't wait for an
when
invitation.
we were back eating with the band, we didn't look up nervous. We just sat there and ate and BS'd. We were talking to the fucking guy that drives the semi for the bands.
That's right.
And
And what band was that for? He's on tour with now? Earth, Wind, and Fire, wasn't it?
he was there with Stone Sour, and then he said they had one more show, and then he was going out with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, that would have been a cool one. I like to see Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I love Earth, Wind, and Fire.
So I still had a good time. I ended up spending total with gas and the little bit of food we bought, and we only bought a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I spent about $120 total.
Oh, dude, you way more than doubled. I took taking gas out of the equation.
Yeah.
Guess how
That's
much?
including gas. That's
No,
most of that was gas.
Well, okay, well, I spent $50 on gas, but I still had enough gas. Like I had a quarter tank. Guess how much I spent while I was down there. And don't forget that I paid for the wireless internet Saturday night.
Oh,
in the room.
okay. Oh, yeah. $2.99 is what you paid that whole weekend.
No, didn't we have White Castle?
Oh, yeah. So that's $7, $10. We'll go with like $12.50.
I spent
No, because you were close the first time, 10. Because I bought that pack of gum,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
didn't even open it yet.
I
so-
bought $30 in gas. Okay, I got Chinese with him one night. That was $10. Okay, and then I had
Did you have to pay for parking all 3 days?
2 days.
You didn't pay Friday?
He was there
I paid
2
Friday.
days. He was only there 2 days.
Oh, that's right. You left Sunday.
And so I paid $30 in parking, $10 in food for Chinese, and then I spent $3 at the dollar store for a loaf of bread and bologna, and I think a mayonnaise.
Dude, who would buy fucking bologna at the dollar store?
This guy, this guy. Dominic ate it, and you know what?
Hey.
When he was hungry all day, that damn thing was good, wasn't
Michael,
it?
tell him what we ate on Sunday.
Oh, on Sunday we had we couldn't weasel our way back into with the bands like we did Saturday. Sunday we ate up at first we had White Castle, which
Yeah,
by
for
the way
breakfast.
before
I didn't know they made breakfast.
yeah.
They were
Well, we didn't have
$20.
breakfast. He had 4 sliders, and I had 2 chicken wing sandwiches. Dude, before the band started, I shit in 3 different bathrooms at the Crew Stadium.
Big shocker there from White Castle.
Well, no, I think it was from the day before because I just went buck wild when I was just eating nonstop when the free food started rolling in. So Sunday we had ribs, these like chicken, like these little.
Was that up there in Monsters?
Oh, those weren't
Yeah.
chicken. That was macaroni.
Yeah, they were
macaroni.
I
and
thought
cheese
they were
in
they were
the
like
shape of a triangle.
little fried.
They were
Oh,
fried-
they have those at the
incredible.
at a Winking Lizard. Those are awesome.
fried macaroni and cheese.
Those are awesome.
Ribs and not pulled pork, but like pulled barbecued like chicken sandwiches.
And also they had shish kebabs.
yeah, I didn't eat one of those.
I tore them up.
Oh, and I had a couple brownies.
Oh, those were so
Really?
good.
I thought you would have gone up to Girl Scouts by that time.
You know what the main highlight for that I saw with Michael Strong was? His ass was on the Jumbotron for Steel Panther. Well, I'm not saying nothing else, but I'm just saying you were on the Jumbotron.
And then you put that picture up, you put that video up of us singing.
Yeah.
We're like the 2 biggest retards there. I was waiting for them to stop the music and say, get them 2 fuckers out of here. Although we do sing like an angel.
We did.
Oh, I don't
Hell's
think
Angels.
so.
But dude, that I like because I figured the least I could do was buy Dom dinner because he paid for the hotel. And unlike you, I wasn't going to complain about the hotel. But it was funny watching Dom wrap himself up like a pig in a blanket. Because I don't want bed bugs.
I was scared.
Yeah, because the bed bugs wouldn't be on the comforter; they would just be on the fucking sheet. You dumbass.
Well, no, because I looked at the sheets and I was just seeing these little speckled things, and I was flicking them, and I didn't want to take a chance if any of them were moving. So I was like, "Fuck that!"
Now I'm itching you, asshole. Now I'm itching you.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, dude. When I went to go pay for the wireless internet, I asked for an extra set of towels, and I took all 4 of them home. Fuck yeah, I did.
You paid for them damn things. Trust me.
Oh yeah, well
that was probably one of the worst hotels I ever was in.
Dude, there was nothing wrong with that hotel. I'll agree with Dom. The pillows did feel a little bit like stuffed.
Cardboard.
He's like
they're like shirts that you shoved.
Yeah,
rolled up shirts you shoved.
But dude, the water in the shower was hot.
Yeah,
it took a while to get hot though. It was a little weird.
Well, I took a shower.
And the thing was really cool. You could open a door and you'd be in the next room with the other people.
Yeah, just walking with my wang hanging out.
I was hearing all kind of weird noises.
Well, you know what the fucked up thing was? I got in the shower and I didn't know that the thing was coming from this side, and I turned the thing on, and all of a sudden it's like bam in the back of my head. I'm like, what the fuck?
So I'm glad you guys had fun.
And yeah, it's just so you know, the towels I already used them to wipe off the Jew glue.
Yeah,
thank you.
But he was
That's
on the
visual.
Jumbotron at Crew Stadium.
How were you not? You were right next to me.
I couldn't fit. I couldn't fit.
Hi-yo. Okay, that's Dave's one funny joke.
You know why I couldn't fit on air? Because Michael's nose took up the whole screen.
Hey, you know what they say? The longer the nose, the bigger the hose. Which is a lie.
That's a falsity.
Actually, you know why my nose is so big?
Air free.
Goddamn right.
Shalom.
So what was some of the highlights of Rockin' the Range for you guys?
Oh, let's see. I finally got to see Cheap Trick. I never got to see them before. I was excited about that. And I was honestly, maybe because I was far away, but I don't know, man. Smashing Pumpkins I used to be such a huge fan of, and I just didn't feel like they were an excitement from the coming from
I'll
them.
tell you,
But that Stone Sour was awesome.
Here's my highlights. Fucking Clutch was so awesome. It was worth driving for 2.5 hours with no radio in my car to see them. Fucking they destroyed. And Steel Panther, of course, was fucking amazing. Ghost was awesome.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
They're coming back, I think.
Lamb of God kicked ass.
Oh, a little highlight. But by the way, Ghost is coming. I remember seeing him listed.
Oh, you missed the Lamb of God, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, we were backstage with Lamb of God, weren't we? Actually saw the picture with that guy with Rob Caggiano.
But
oh yeah,
I was all backstage.
What was Rob Caggiano doing there?
Volbeat.
Oh yeah.
And the other big highlight was that like, you know, Wednesday night I found out John was going to be there.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. Thank you.
Then Sunday I found out Friday I found out Chad was there because you're like, hey, is this Chad?
I wasn't sure if it was.
I didn't know that Chad was going to be there.
It was really cool to see both of them. A band that you guys both missed that were great in concert called Scorpio Child.
Oh, dude, we hung out with
awesome.
them. We hung out with them for a while. They were really cool.
Their stuff was great. I mean,
dude, that guy's fucking afro was awesome.
The band has this vibe on stage where they just come in. I felt like I was looking at, and I know I ripped on Led Zeppelin, but I felt like I was being transported back to the early 70s and seeing Robert Plant and Led Zeppelin on stage. I mean, just the command presence they had on stage, that even if you didn't know any of their songs, you knew that this was a great band. And I walked off stage, and I ran to them like in the field afterwards. I'm like, man, you guys are Scorpio Child right there. Yeah, I go, you guys were awesome. Please come in for an interview. We'll be there tomorrow.
I like you're like, oh, dude, this awesome band. Go check this awesome band out. You tell me to check this awesome band out after they were done.
No, they were still playing.
No, they were done.
They were still playing.
They
when
were
I
cool.
left.
They were really cool, and that band Heaven's Basement wasn't bad either. They were pretty.
No,
good.
They were good too.
I got a couple.
Sony
We're gonna play a couple of clips throughout the night. We went around asking people what does maximum threshold mean to them. Here's a couple of them. I'll just throw a couple out real quick. Maximum threshold changed your life.
It fucking ruined it, man. I do nothing but get fucking wasted and listen to that show and rot away jamming metal. It's awesome. It's the best thing ever. With their cock out? Oh, twice sometimes, especially when this jackass starts talking.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you.
Want to hear another one?
Sure, why not?
What does maximum threshold mean to you?
It means pushing it all the way as far as it can go, and then just a little bit further.
Thank you.
Who the fuck was that?
Oh, no.
That was
Is that a good teaser? You want to hear another one? Want to hear another one?
Yeah.
There we go. What does maximum threshold mean to you?
Balls deep as far as you can go into some chick's ass.
Thank you. That's right. We had a presence in the media tent. People knew us, and obviously you could tell what kind of people were drawn to us. People who listen to the show. So we got Metal Mike is going to be calling us in a few minutes here, in like 7 minutes.
Who?
Metal Mike.
Who the fuck is that?
He was the guitarist in Halford's band.
I thought I was Metal Mike. I'm Aluminum Mike.
Oh, you're fucking the Hebrew Hammer.
I'm Aluminum Mike.
Here, let's play some new Metal Mike for you.
I was in full effect in Columbus,
Yes,
broken
you were.
finger and all.
Just wait.
I just want you guys to know that it's not as easy as you would think to wipe lefty.
Oh, I feel for you.
I'm a lefty, so it's easy for me. Right thought, are you having trouble?
Try wiping with your right. It's not easy.
I'm gonna make that attempt.
I just feel like I'm still dirty.
Okay, and on that note, here you go. This is new Metal Mike with Don't Shoot the Crowd.
Don't forget to go to MaximumThreshold.net and click on the link to order your copy of Maximum Threshold magazine, available now. Have a smartphone, iPod, iPad, or even Roku? Grab the app, tune in, and search Maximum Threshold and hear the show live directly from your device.
Donate to the Maximum Threshold radio show and network today. Just click the PayPal button and know that everything you donate will go directly to the production of the programming and network. Thank you.
9 out of 10 alcoholics listen to Maximum Threshold. The 10th one just happened to be a heroin addict. MaximumThreshold.net.
Hey, this is Dominic. And whenever I'm strumming my guitar, I'm looking for that sensational sound. It only works the best with SIT strings. Once again, that is SIT strings. Check them out at sitstrings.com. And if you're a guitarist, you definitely want to get these on your axe, because they'll never, ever let you down.
Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
Everybody knows that tattoos are all the rage, and you want to be cool and get a tattoo. But you're not really cool until you got the gear too. So the newest gear, the coolest gear, the hottest gear is United Tattooed Brotherhood. Because only people...
The coolest hats got them?
No. Only people with tattoos accept everybody. Not everybody accepts everybody with tattoos. And it is a brotherhood.
Yes, it is.
We're all family. And these are available only at utb13.com or at Gen X in Willoughby, Ohio. And you go on there, you can get hoodies, t-shirts, women's shirts, and soon you'll be able to get some hats.
Sweet.
And they're a new sponsor of ours, and check it out. I think they really dig it.
utb13.com. Those are the letters. utb13.com. It's United Tattooed Brotherhood.
Yes. Join the family.
And now, back to the guy with the hairline of Principal Belding and the tits of Kelly Kapowski, Dom.
It's alright. I'm Saved by the Bell.
I would have liked to have done any of those three girls on Saved by the Bell. Kelly, Lark, whatever.
Dude, you would bang Screech. Hey, while I was gone, I heard you used to be a tattoo artist.
I studied underneath a tattoo artist, and I did it for a while, but I always had a teacher there. Not like I did it myself. I always had a supervisor watching. So I apprenticed, but it was too dark of an industry. And they were right. They were saying, listen, there's tattoo places open up constantly left and right. It isn't like the old days. There would be like 1 or 2 or 3 per city. Now it's on every corner. There's nothing but them now.
Well, the cream rises to the top.
I understand, but you got to go through a lot of crap to get to the cream. So,
well, it's funny that you always say everything's dark and negative. You're the most negative person I know.
No, because people would do it honestly just because they would do regrets or their children dying or whatever.
We got a call.
Hello, Maximum Threshold.
Maximum Threshold. You're on the air.
Yeah, what's happening, guys? It's Double M, Metal Mike.
What's going on, brother, man? What's shaking?
Doing
Bacon?
good. It's doing great.
We haven't had you on the show here in a while, man. It's really cool to get you back on here.
No, it's psyched because I'm psyched because I love talking to you guys, and yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, man, it's great. Thank you very much for having me. It's awesome.
Anytime.
So I've never interviewed this guy. Where's the accent from?
Well, from Poland, because I was born in Poland, and then I came over to U.S. in '84.
So who stole the Kishka?
Yes.
Who stole it?
Who stole what?
The Kishka.
Who the hell knows?
Well, I thought you would. You're a Polak. I'm just a dirty Jew. I don't know these things.
I don't know all the secrets, right?
So you came to the U.S. in '84, height of the Cold War.
Yeah, exactly. You know, when I used to go to school, I would pass tanks on the street, and when my parents we lived right outside of Warsaw, so when my parents and I would drive to Warsaw to visit our family, you know, they would stop the cars and they would search the cars and make sure, you know, that I don't know what they were looking for. So my dad used to give cigarettes to the soldiers to kind of let us pass and go into the city.
Oh, that's cool. Actually, Poland had one of the best export ever at one time.
Are you about to say Paulina Portskiova?
Correct.
My question is, what the fuck were you Polacks thinking, like being such great producers for the Nazis?
What do you mean by that, producers?
During World War II, Poland and France were like such great. Their production, like the factories and everything, they did so much for the Nazis.
I'm lost.
What are you talking about?
Mike, explain yourself.
Okay, during World War II, when the Nazis were taking over the world, or so they thought they were going to take over the world, France rolled over like the bitches that they are.
Okay, that's acceptable.
And Poland handed over all their Jews and became a very big contributor manufacturing-wise to the Nazi war machine.
I think Poland got invaded, actually.
Yeah, Poland got invaded. We got occupied, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but there were concentration camps set up in various parts of Poland. You know, a lot of people were taken hostage, including my grandfather.
Including Mike's grandfather.
Including my grandfather, and then my grandmother had a lot of land outside of Warsaw that was also overtaken, and the German soldiers would stay and make her cook for the soldiers while Poland was occupied. So, you know, any productions that were done by the Polish people were pretty much under occupation.
Good answer, Metal Mike.
Did your grandmother cook kibasi and pierogies and sauerkraut?
You know, I think when you got a gun to your head, you cook whatever you can, if you know what I'm saying.
Well,
I gotcha.
Let you know, Metal Mike.
I'm just busting your pierogies, man. It's all right.
Can we move on? Can we move on from this?
Absolutely. Please. What is going on with you, Metal Mike? What is on your agenda lately? What have you been up to? By the way, I'm David.
Hey, well, you know what? It's just been bunch of stuff. You know, it's hard for me to sit still. It seems like, and after we finished the 2010 Made of Metal world tour with Rob. You know, we did Ozfest, and then we did a arena tour with Ozzy Osbourne across the United States and Canada. And then Rob returned to Priest. I don't think they released a new record. I think they just went touring. And then I went back and I finished up my new record called The Metal Worker. So it's been awesome, you know. And I've been doing a monthly guitar column in Guitar World magazine called Metal for Life. And then just very recently we released Metal for Life DVD, which is my my first ever instructional heavy metal guitar DVD that Guitar World released. So it's been awesome, man. It's been keeping busy. And then very recently, I don't know if you guys heard, I hooked up with Jim Brewer, and we were doing a new show called Jim Brewer Heavy Metal Man Experience. Which
does the college tour stuff and all that.
Yeah, it's kind of like an interesting twist that Jim puts on. Plus, there's like original music and stuff like that.
Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, can I ask you? I'm going to go into delve into your past a little bit, because I know that you write for Guitar, and I know you put out the DVD and you play with basically every major metal god there is. My question to you is this: now, as you got older, you got to play with some of your greats. You got to meet them backstage. You got to do everything else. Who was the one person you never got to meet? You always wanted to. That just, wow, this is the person that influenced me a lot. I always wanted to meet him.
Dominic Rini.
That's right.
You know, it's very interesting because I've met almost anybody that I wanted to within the metal scene. You know, from Ozzy Osbourne to whoever. You know, to have literally sit on the same couch and have a conversation, and Axl Rose But one person that I have never really met officially that I wanted to meet was Yngwie Malmsteen. And I think because he's such a in somewhat influence on my playing, not necessarily the notes that I play, but his attitude and unbending attack at what he does musically. But you know what? In some ways, I just sort of I want to keep that distant in some ways. I want him to remain a sense of inspiration to me versus becoming best friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I like to have him that sort of, not a pedestal, but I don't want to know him, and I just want to for him to serve that purpose towards my music. And the only guy which unfortunately I will not be able to meet anymore is Chuck Schuldiner from Death, and I really think if him and I met, we would become great friends.
Wow. Well, you know what they say about meeting your heroes? They're usually going to disappoint you, so keep Yngwie at a distance.
And Dave has met plenty of heroes, from Subway, from Papa Joe's, from Quiznos.
That's right.
Yes. So you've been playing with Halford, and you played with a lot of different acts. And when does the Jim Brewer gig start?
You know what? We just did this upcoming Tuesday. We did 3 shows. We decided to do 3 small kind of warm-up shows in New Jersey at the same place, and called Dingbats. It's a small club in Clifton, New Jersey. And we're just going to do these 3 right now to see how the songs and the production. It's not really a whole lot of production right now, but how the material works in front of a hardcore metal audience before we basically put a production on and go on tour. So there's one more on Tuesday at Dingbats in Clifton, and then we're probably going to break down for a couple months before we go out.
Hey, I bet you a lot more women are going to be at that audience than you would at a traditional metal show.
Why is that?
You know, it's funny.
Oh, 'cause
Jim's got his own
women.
audience. You know, it's metal, but at the same time, a lot of those guys are not. And, that's cool. If you can convert somebody, then I'm doing my job,
That's right.
So,
go ahead, Mike.
How'd you get the name Metal Mike?
You know what? Rob Halford gave me that name. When we were rehearsing and doing a Resurrection record, I told him that I can't if I write a riff, unless it makes me, just headbang while I play it. I never felt it was a good enough riff, and he thought that was the funniest thing in the world. So you actually have to headbang to know if a riff is good. I'm like, yes. If it makes me automatically do that, then it is a good riff. And then, Rob just came out of the 2 project, and then I knew about so many of these European power metal bands and this and that, and I would always tell him, like, oh, check out this band, or, would listen to Emperor or anybody else, and then he started calling me Metal Mike. So I just took it. When the metal God calls you something, it's all good.
Yeah. So you said you've been doing some shows at Dingbats. Do you stop at White Castle afterwards over there in Clifton?
No junk food for me. Especially,
And you call yourself
especially that
metal?
late.
You're not metal unless you shit everywhere you go, man. Come on.
Hey, what did you think of the? Let's get back to a little music here. I try to rein things in. These guys all crazy over next to me. What did you think of the movie Rock of Ages, which featured some quasi metal songs?
You know what? I've never seen it.
Oh, good choice.
That's hair metal.
I don't know, man. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it just, I don't know. Every time there's a big Hollywood production with anything that has to do with rock, it usually kind of sucks, So it's just like, eh. And Tom Cruise, to be honest, you know what it is? It pisses me off when I see Hollywood stars pretend to be metalheads. If I see, I don't know Tom Cruise, and I don't follow his career, but when I see Tom Cruise with chains and horns in the air, and even though I know he's acting, that image bothers me, So I never just go and follow it and see the movie. So that's how I felt about it.
So you just don't want him to be known as Metal Tom, is what you're saying?
Pop Tom.
And you said you listened to Emperor and like some of that metal. Did you ever have the desire to burn a church down or anything and really be metal? Like those guys are real metal because they do stupid shit?
They're also in jail. Being in jail does not make you metal, man.
No, but it makes you got a pretty mouth, though.
It doesn't make you metal, but it'll make your anus gape.
Yeah, well, I prefer to make records and tour.
That sounds like much more fun. There was one good metal movie out there, I would have to say, because it didn't take itself seriously and it was supposed to be taken as a joke.
Runaways?
No, man, Airheads. Any movie that calls himself Lemmy is God is a cool movie,
Oh, yeah, right.
So, I mean, it didn't take itself seriously, and it was a lot of fun, It wasn't like trying to...
The Lemmy movie was pretty good.
I never saw the Lemmy movie.
That was a documentary.
Yeah. But it was good,
We're
though.
talking like a movie.
Would you consider joining Tom Cruise in the Church of Scientology to become a multi-millionaire?
I'm right there.
No, I don't think so.
This is Metal Mike. Let's talk about metal. Let's talk about precious metals.
I want to be aluminum, Mike. What do I got to do? Because I'm not...
I'll probably play in Tiger Tails.
What if would I be metal if I formed a fight tribute band?
You would be brass, Mike.
Okay. Oh, an alloy. So I could be Alloy Mike.
Alloy Mike, yes.
I just want to ditch this dirty Jew moniker. That's all.
Yeah, well, Mike, not you, Mike, but our Mike here to show, letting you both know that Fight, one of their guitar players, is from this area.
Yeah, and he's also in Steel Panther.
Is he really?
Yes, he's not from this area. He's from...
Toledo.
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Well, I didn't know that's the same guy from Toledo because I met him. He didn't look like the guy. He worked at a tattoo artist. He was.
Well, that's a different guy.
I was gonna say the guy I'm thinking about worked as a tattoo artist. And
what does that have to do with Metal Mike?
Yeah, he also plays with Halford.
Let's get back to the pierogies. Come on.
Oy.
So we know that your wife is Puerto Rican or of Hispanic descent. Does she ever make you pierogies, or does she tell you you're not allowed to eat Polish food?
Dude, guys, I'd rather talk about the music instead of wasting time talking about stuff like that. So you guys want to talk about some metal?
Absolutely.
Really.
So
because I don't really want to waste my Friday night talking about bullshit.
Well, it's Saturday night,
I'd say, but so let's go on now. You said let's talk about the DVD you put out, the how-to DVD.
Yeah, tell me when you're done. I don't want to waste this fucking Friday night.
So
Really?
Go ahead. Tell us about the DVD and when's it releasing?
I released on April 14th, I believe. April 17th. So Guitar World released it. Yeah, then it's cool. It's got the first year of the Metal for Life record, Metal for Life columns, and it's pretty cool. It's long, and then it just breaks down all the examples, and it's got all kinds of different.
Now,
styles,
do you track DVD sales the same way CD sales are tracked? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, they would do that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know how these companies do it, because I don't think this. Well, actually, it is something you can go in a store and get. You know, but I think there are systems in place that when you scan, those USB codes, it sort of goes into the sound scan. You know.
Okay, because I do know that there are the how-to videos and stuff are for sale in most of the music, like guitar stores and everything else around here. So.
Yeah. You go to Guitar Center, right? You pick it up, and then they scan it, and I guess that sort of gets cataloged. I'm sure there's a way of doing that, because these companies need to know what sold what. We'll tell them if they want to repeat it or whatnot.
How did you end up getting the Guitar World gig?
You know what? I have a Metal Heroes Music Academy. I have a heavy metal teaching place in New Jersey, and I do all kinds of heavy metal guitar workshops and stuff like that. And then a few years ago, Negro from Behemoth, he came up and stayed with me for a week, and I basically taught him all kinds of different modes and scales, because he wanted to incorporate a bunch of lead guitar techniques into the new record, and he did a bunch of interviews for that album, and he mentioned that we worked together on that. So I think when Guitar World was looking for another metal artist, they called me. So now that column's is going on 3 years, which is quite amazing. That's a long time,
Now, this is sort of about music. I do have a little off. Were you affected, or was your band affected, or anything affected by that Hurricane Sandy? Because I know you're so close in New Jersey.
Yeah,
did you please do a benefit or anything like that?
But no, thank God. But I'll tell you what, man, that was probably one of the scariest times, because we had no lights, and then the winds were super strong. But I don't live in a flooded area or anything like that. But I'll tell you, man, that was it definitely affected New Jersey.
Did you take part of? I'm assuming your community has to be like our community. Is that the musicians usually get together and do a benefit to help out one another? Is there any benefits that you were part of that you played on?
I didn't play on anything, but I know that those things do happen. As a matter of fact, I think something just happened with the Old Bridge Metal Militia when they had Raven and Twisted Sister and Pete Quick play. So unfortunately I didn't get involved in it. I didn't really get asked to contribute. But I know those things happened, and it's great when those things do happen,
All right, Mike. Well, we're going to end up cutting this interview, but I want to say thank you for your time, and I want to ask you to do a station promo before you leave, if you don't mind.
Sure, that's perfect.
All right, just say your name. Yeah, I would say the band you're with or associated the most with, and that you're listening to Maximum Threshold. And say anything you want at the end of it. You don't have to really put thought into it, because we don't.
All right. Hey, this is Metal Mike from Halford, and you are listening to Maximum Threshold. Check out my new record called The Metal Worker, out now. Thanks for listening, guys. Horns.
Thank you very much, man.
Awesome, Mike. Thanks a lot, buddy.
All right. Have a good night.
You
Bye.
too.
What an asshole.
There you have it, man.
What's he doing now that Halford's not on tour? Is he bagging groceries or something? You're like, how do they track DVD sales? Well, it'll be really easy. You count them on one fucking finger. Who knows who the fuck Metal Mike is?
I really wasn't familiar with him. Dominic had informed me who he was, honestly. But I have seen Halford in concert. I thought they put on a good show.
I have to say that your interviewing skills are very intense.
They were intuitive.
Interesting, intuitive, and really fucking
precise.
boring on your own.
Precise. That was good, man.
Well,
You guys-
he
you guys
wasn't
pulled it
a
off.
joking type guy, so I could sense that.
Yeah, of
about
course not, dude. How do you joke with that ego? Jesus
well, no,
fucking
you
Christ.
attacked him when you first got him, saying his people.
Fuck him. Because who the fuck is he? Fuck him.
Well, I know you attacked
no, fuck
his
him.
family.
Shut up. Fuck him. Fuck him.
You attacked his
Fuck him. Let him
family.
call back. I'll tell him fuck him. I was trying to get him to hang up at that point.
Okay, we'll be right back
and he
after
wouldn't.
this.
No, because I want to see Halford.
This is the Hellion, and you are listening to Maximum Threshold on the net, where Dom just sacrificed a live goat in the name of metal!
Phone lines are open. Call now 440-709-4977. Once again, that number is 440-709-4977.
Everybody knows that tattoos are all the rage, and you want to be cool and get a tattoo, but you're not really cool until you got the gear too. So the newest gear, the coolest gear, the hottest gear is United Tattooed Brotherhood, because only people
Coolest tats got them?
No. Only people with tattoos accept everybody. Not everybody accepts everybody with tattoos. And it is a brotherhood.
Yes, it is.
We're all family. And these are available only at utb13.com or at Gen X in Willoughby, Ohio. And you go on there, you can get hoodies, t-shirts, women's shirts, and soon you'll be able to get some hats.
Sweet.
And they're a new sponsor of ours, and check it out. I think they're really dig it.
utb13.com. Those are the letters. utb13.com. That's United Tattooed Brotherhood.
Yes. Join the family.
Hi, it's Cliff Evans from British metal band Tank, and you're listening to Maximum Threshold Radio. And we're on.
Have a smartphone, iPod, iPad, or even Roku? Grab the app, tune in, and search Maximum Threshold and hear the show live directly from your device.
And now we're back at the Gen X Tattoo Studios here in Greater Cleveland. Ugh.
Yes, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the Maximum Threshold Radio Show and Experience, episode 337, here live. We're live in Belgium.
We're live in Warsaw, Poland.
Oh, actually, aren't we live everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
You guys
curious.
missed the best line. Dave said,
I have no clue what you're talking
Dave's
about.
like, stop it. I want to see Halford. And I said, of course you do.
I don't remember that.
We already got that sound clip.
I didn't know that.
So me and Michael, we got to hook up with Steel Panther.
I know you did hook up with them.
And so this is actually a really cool interview here about to throw down for you guys.
This is how an interview should be.
Yes.
Not one word of music, basically.
Seriously, there was no music in this interview.
Well, no, there was a little bit because we said they were the greatest band in the known universe.
That's right. Well, it's true.
Well, okay, then how would you know a band in the unknown universe if no one knows them?
Shut up.
Wait, let's see. What is this clip doing here?
There you go. Hey, what's up, man? It's Michael Starr from Steel Panther. You're listening to the classic metal.
Oh, wrong one. I didn't know which one that
You
was.
jackass.
Yeah.
Are you from fucking Poland, too?
Yeah, he's
I thought you were Mexican.
Because he's stealing our interviews and playing them on another radio
Apparently
show.
you're a Mexican. They just
not
did a
that
promo
one.
for him.
Yeah.
Well, no. You stole our interviews and played them on the other show.
Oh, so what?
Yeah.
So what? I was on the show. I was promoting MT. If you listen to the show, 80% of the time I'm on there, I'm promoting this.
No, the one people that listen to that show.
Oh, no, man. There's gajillions.
Gajillions? What's a gajillion?
That's more than you could think of.
That's more than like 10 or 15.
That's right. So let's see. Where's this interview at?
Ronnie Monroe.
Here you go, man. Check this out. We'll be back after this. This is Steel Panther. This is Satchel and Lexi getting interviewed by the infamous the Death Star General himself and myself.
And myself. Allow myself to introduce myself.
That's right.
allow me to dance with your dates.
No, he says, you mind if we dance with your dates?
You mind if we dance with your dates?
Uh-huh.
Check out this interview, man. This is a pretty good one.
I'm looking at Dominic's music taste, and it says, sing the hits of Leanne Rimes is what
Where
I'm
are you
looking at
seeing it?
right here.
Oh, that's karaoke.
So you're doing karaoke when we're not here?
That's kakioke. Do you sing that into a penis?
That's bukakioke. Okay, here you go. We'll be right back after this, man. This isn't long, but it's really well worth the listen.
We're rolling.
Hey, this is Michael.
And this is Satchel from Steel Panther, awesome band.
Lexi from Steel Panther.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, it's Steel Panther, and this is the greatest band ever of all time, man.
In the known universe.
And they are not just saying that because we paid them, okay? They mean it.
And any other band that thinks they're better can eat a dick.
Yeah, you can suck all of our dicks at the same time.
Can we swear?
Yeah, you can.
Fuck.
So thank you.
Let's start this question out with the most important question. Is it true that you cannot catch herpes twice?
It is fucking true, and I don't care. You can talk to your doctor about that, and they may lie to you. That's just because they're being paid billions, trillions of dollars by the condom manufacturers to promote condoms for no reason other than they want people to have not as much fun fucking people. Right?
That's why we're trying to keep them down.
Sancho, we talked about it 2 years ago about Steel Panther putting out the condoms, endorsed by Steel Panther. Has it been in the process of being in the works or anything like that?
Well, no, because honestly, in order to produce our own condoms, we have to try them on and shit like that. And I hate putting condoms on. I don't know.
They don't have the tips.
You know what? Maybe just like the cock ring at the bottom. Yeah, you wrap your balls around it, and
more than like
sometimes that's pretty fun too. Yeah, because I know Lexi has a problem with just 2 pumps and he's done. He's a 2-pump chump.
Last twos? Well, because and I don't care because I'm getting older now, and those pills don't work like they used to. So, yeah, I mean, I sometimes I can last a little bit longer. Depends on how hot she is.
Or he?
Well, let me tell you something. The hotter the girl is, the faster I'm done. If she's super hot, I'm usually done before I take my pants off.
Sometimes if she's really, really extra hot, then I'll sit there and look at her more and then do it again. And I count that as one time.
Oh, gotcha.
Is there any truth to the rumor that Lexi is joining Man of War and he's actually wearing a loincloth right now?
Are you joining Man of War?
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, that must be a rumor then. Man of War, they're pretty manly, dude. They're fucking. They don't shave their legs or anything. It's fucking.
Sound like they fight.
Oh, they do. They eat people. Man of War. I don't know if you noticed, but Man of War. I saw them at another festival. They were eating one of their guitar techs.
I don't want to be in that band.
They cooked them up and they fucking ate them backstage.
I don't want to be in that
because
band.
The catering was over at 10:30, and all these guys in Man of War were super hungry.
That's
and
why
they
I
had
don't want to be in that band.
No, I don't think you should be in that band.
Why did they? How come everybody's saying that?
They used a pitchfork on this guy and they fried him up like he was a piece of meat.
I don't want to do that band. Okay, well, I think the rumor was started because someone saw you wearing a fur loincloth.
Wow. What kind of videos are you doing?
Oh, I also heard that you were...
We're not judging, we're just asking.
Yeah. We also heard you were doing a fill-in as a stunt double for Lita Ford in her upcoming movie that she's making. Is this true?
I think you look more like Farrah Fawcett, to be honest with you.
He's much hotter than Lita Ford.
I think you're way hotter, way fucking hotter than Lita Ford.
Thank you very much.
I would fuck you way quicker than I would fuck Lita Ford.
Give me knuckles right now.
I love you, buddy.
I love you.
And I would feel, seriously, I don't want to fuck you because you're in my band. But, I mean...
But when it comes to payday, you're all getting fucked.
If I had to choose between Lita Ford and you, I would fuck you any day of the week.
I appreciate that. Sometimes what happens, and it's sucky, we don't have to talk about it now, when we go to... This is to prove to you how much Satchel really does think I'm foxy. Sometimes, I'll get hammered and I'll pass out in my bunk, and... No, I don't want to talk about that. Does he bleach your asshole? No, he doesn't do that.
Well, no, Lexi does that. But I'm just glad that he does, because
you don't use the same mirror, do you? No, as a matter of fact, somebody just got this for me the other day, and LF stands for Lexi Fox. That's how I know it's mine.
He won't let us touch his mirror.
We're getting a sign from your controller. We want to thank you for taking time with us. The ultimate band in the known and unknown universe.
Thank you.
Let me amend that.
Can Can you do a promo ID for us too also?
Yeah, for sure.
That is a fucking fact, and you can look it up on Wikipedia. We're fucking that good. What did you say?
Can you do a promo ID for us also?
Fuck yes, motherfucker.
Go for it.
What's the station?
The station is LexiFox.net.
Oh, Maximum Threshold Radio.
Maximum LexiFox.
Dude, hey, guess what, dude? You made a really wise choice by stopping the gay porn and turning on Maximum Threshold Radio online. You're listening to Steel Panther right now. This is Satchel, and this is Lexi Fox. And awesome.
Fox rhymes with box.
Hot box.
2 X's for extra foxy.
That's right. Thank you.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you, man.
Michael Strong, you motherfucker! Ow! A Maximum Threshold, baby. Woo! It's Michael Starr for Steel Panther.
Don't forget to go to MaximumThreshold.net and click on the link to order your copy of Maximum Threshold magazine, available now.
You can now hear the Maximum Threshold radio show on Stitcher Radio. Stitcher allows you to listen to your favorite shows directly from your iPhone, Android phone, BlackBerry, and Palm Pre, on demand and on the go. Don't have Stitcher? Download it for free today at Stitcher.com. Once again, you can hear Maximum Threshold radio show on Stitcher.com.
9 out of 10 alcoholics listen to Maximum Threshold. The 10th one just happened to be a heroin addict. MaximumThreshold.net.
Hi, it's Cliff Evans from British metal band Tank, and you're listening to Maximum Threshold Radio. Hammer on.
Excuse me, miss. Don't mean to you.
Could you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
What does maximum threshold mean to you?
I don't know how to answer that exactly. Wait, maximum fresh?
Maximum threshold.
Maximum threshold. I can't say I know what that is.
Thank you very much.
MaximumThreshold.net.
Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News, and this is your Maximum Threshold Rock and Metal News report. Intronaut have released more video footage from their in-studio sessions at EMG Studios. Check out the song Sore Sight for Eyes on YouTube now. The Melvins released a new song titled Dr. Mule. It will appear on a new compilation from Scion AV celebrating their 10-year anniversary. Check the song out now on YouTube, and the compilation is available at scionav.com. Carcass have signed with Nuclear Blast Records and will release their new album Surgical Steel this year. Stay tuned for more information on that. Ozfest Japan was held May 11th and 12th just outside of Tokyo. The festival featured headliners Black Sabbath and also Slipknot. There is a bunch of amazing video on YouTube, so you can check out some of the new Black Sabbath songs. And Slipknot also introduced a new mask at the festival, so check out some of those clips. And Let Live have a music video in the works for their new single Banshee, Ghost Fame. The song will also be featured on the 2013 Vans Warped Tour compilation CD that should be out on June the 4th. Continuing with your MaximumThreshold.net rock and metal news, Sleeping with Sirens have released a new song titled The Best There Ever Was. It features a guest appearance from Attila's Chris Franzak and is on YouTube now. Sleeping with Sirens will release their new album Feel on June the 4th. Bullet for My Valentine have released a new music video for their track POW. A digital single will be out on June 17th in the UK. And here's some good news. Metal Church are currently recording their new album. Guitarist Kirk Vanderhoof stated the record is coming along great. Ronnie Monroe has started cranking out the vocals and, as usual, sounds killer. We're looking at an early fall release. So stay tuned for some new Metal Church. And All Hell Breaks Loose, the new album from Black Star Riders, featuring Thin Lizzy alumni Ricky Warwick, Damon Johnson, Scott Gorham, Marco Mendoza, and with new addition Jimmy DeGrasso on drums. They're streaming their new album in its entirety at SoundCloud.com for a limited time, so you can check that out. And just reminders, Phil Ensemble's solo tour has been announced. You can check out the tour dates at his official website. And yesterday they had the memorial for Jeff Hanneman and his celebration of life. And you can check out some of the footage from the speakers on YouTube now as well. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News, and this has been your Maximum Threshold Rock and Metal News Report. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, this is Carolina Peace, and I don't have too many bands to talk about, but you're listening to Maximum Threshold.
In North Royalton or North Ridgeville, that's the west side one, and then there's this one.
Now for commentary by the Death Star General himself, Michael.
Not to mention this finger is completely cut up. Hey, UBT13.com.
That's right. Make it happen, people.
Hey, you guys, I got a big announcement. Give me a drum roll.
Pregnant? Wait a minute, I got a drum roll.
Dude, you get.
What's up?
The almighty and powerful Morning Wagon, will be playing Tuesday, June 11th at the legendary Peabody's Down
I'm there,
Under.
Man.
Opening for Tom Kiefer of Cinderella.
No, I'm there.
Oh, that's a cool gig.
I want to play in the band. I actually got a tambourine.
You know what? No, I actually got to reconnect with Chris. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I got to hang out. I did a couple shots with him.
Chris who?
Zitterbart.
Oh.
Did you see him down in Columbus?
No, I didn't see him down there. I know he was there, but I hung out with him. He's never hardly at Peabody's anymore, and he was there the other day.
Well, yeah, I saw him, and he's like, I want you guys to come back. He's like, get a hold of me Monday, and we'll do. And then I found out like we had all this access, and I wanted to find him, hook him up, but I couldn't find him the rest of the night.
Well, you got his number, don't you?
I do now.
Okay,
I didn't then.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't till Monday.
I have his number.
If you people are wondering who the hell we're talking about, it's the owner of the legendary band Peabody.
So did he ever come in for
band club?
Same damn thing.
Did he ever come into the studio and make his big announcement like you told me he was going to do?
Next week he's on. Friday night. He's telling where Peabody's is moving.
Dude, regardless of whether he owns a bar or not, he's a good dude.
Yeah,
he's a good dude.
Actually, I know a little bit about his history. He used to work with my uncle at IBM. He was he has a degree in business. Okay. And he decided, and his dreams was to open up a rock club, and that's what he did. So
he didn't open it; it was already running, though.
Yeah, he bought it.
Yeah, that's not opening it.
That is too opening it.
How's it opening when it's already opened?
Yeah,
okay, if he doesn't, they can close him.
No, if unless he closed and remodeled it, didn't open it. It stayed open.
It looks the same.
Now, did he buy it from Dan Cole and whoever was partners with Dan?
It's this dude that looks like a Guido. I know one of the guys he bought it from.
Yeah, he sang in that band. It's like a Misfits kind of off the wall band.
I don't remember what this.
He looked like a Wolverine and shit.
No, the guy I'm talking about looks like.
Oh, you're talking about
Marquez.
that big tall dude, Trevor?
I think so. Yeah.
Trevor wasn't part owner. He was just he worked there.
Yeah.
So, but no, anyways, Chris is a really good cat. He really is. Always treated me well.
So check this out. We got this interview we're about to unleash on you guys with Corey Taylor.
What band is he with?
Stone Sour and
Slipknot.
Oh yeah, Slipknot. Those
Good
nice
dude.
boys that play those nice songs.
We got to spend some quality time with him.
Shit, a couple hours and stuff, man.
Good dude. Dude.
Yeah, we shared food.
And they tore up the stage too. By the way,
I did get to see them. They were good. They were actually really good. So I enjoyed Stone Sour.
Okay.
Don't really understand the name, but I like the band.
From what I understand, Stone Sour was his band before Slipknot, right? And like he kind of put that on hiatus when Slipknot started to take off, and then when they'd have a break, he'd do that.
There's that band Black Stone Cherry.
Yeah, I know them. I photographed them with Buck Cherry before.
You remember where they got their name from?
Yo Mama.
I know what a Black Stone Cherry is.
What is it?
I gave my love a cherry that had no stone.
No, it's name of ice cream.
I don't know because
type of
I
ice
just like their first album.
You sure it's not Breckstone?
No. Well, here you go, man. Here's the interview.
Corey Taylor
That's
from
right.
Sour and Sour live on Maximum Threshold Radio. Live recorded.
Hey, this is Dominic, Mike, and Corey here on Maximum Threshold Radio and TV. And we just might shoot the shit for a few minutes with Corey Taylor and Michael.
Like Corey, like
we're friends, man.
Corey, it's all good.
We all hang out and shit.
Right.
So what's been going on since we saw you last summer at Mayhem Fest?
A lot of work, man, to be honest. I mean, basically, I went right out on the road with Stone Sour and started promoting the hell out of this. So I've been kind of bouncing back and forth between the two bands and did the comic, finished my second book.
Nice.
Dude, I'm just shot, man. Like, I don't even know who I am right now. So it's good, though. It's good. It's a good thing to have.
It's a good thing to be busy,
Absolutely.
right? Oh, yeah. Keep you out of trouble.
And you're in a tent full of fucking crazy-ass media
You ain't
people,
kidding.
man.
Trust me, I've talked to all of them.
What was some of the crazy shit you already heard them ask you?
Oh, God. I don't know. It all blends together. I had this weird Q&A over here where they were like, okay, we got the fun ones. And I'm like, let me define what fun is, my friend. But it was, it's all good. It's all the same shit over and over. And you just get good at making it sound fresh and exciting while you're inside, you're rolling your eyes, basically.
And we got some new questions that you probably haven't been asked lately, so...
You probably haven't been asked since the last time we asked you.
Say it's been about 10 minutes.
About your mask, and I don't know, let's see.
The old Man-O-War thing.
Oh, yeah. Is there any truth to the rumor that you're going to be donning the loincloth and joining Man-O-War?
Where did that come from? Are you serious? No.
Some guy named Dominic started that rumor.
They were trying to put some out there.
But then it might be true.
See that? Roadrunners, you hear that? No.
God.
Would you ever just get rid of the mask and wear a loincloth?
No, God.
You're a big buff guy.
Not unless I wore it on my face. Christ, man. God.
Would you don the red hat and join D.O?
Ooh, now that maybe, because I love that band. So, but there's a huge gulf of difference between a red hat and a fucking loincloth, man. I don't know if I could feel good about myself. I think my grandma would even make fun of me.
What about an officially branded Housecore Records gator skin loincloth straight from Philip Anselmo?
No. See, I'm not built for loincloths, man. I'm just not. I'm not trying to swing on a fucking vine. No, fuck no.
So, were you ever asked?
Sorry, Phil. I love you, but fuck no.
So you never got asked these questions before?
No, these are new.
Thank you.
I don't know if they're better, but they're definitely.
Yeah, we're not trying for better.
Oh, okay, good. We're on the same page.
Last time let me get a gorilla interview with you. We talked about the masks.
Yep.
And the sweaty bum nutsack smell.
Yeah.
What's your shitting technique on the tour bus? Do you hotbox it?
Oh, hell no. I don't shit on the bus ever. Like, I wait until there's always time to pull over.
Like, there's never been you never hit DEFCON 5 and you had to line like a...
Oh, I had to hot bag it. I've had to hot bag it, but it was in Europe, and it was only once, and I was like, get this fuck out of it. I opened the door while we were still rolling down the road, and I threw it out, and it actually hit our crew bus, and it pissed them off so bad, pissed the bus driver off so bad that the next morning, hungover as hell, I spent the whole morning cleaning the bus.
You mean you didn't walk out like El Duce and say, on your bus, I leave a shit tower?
No golden shower lyrics were harmed during the making of that.
How has the Mentors influenced your life, for better or worse?
I saw they played in Des Moines at the I want to say it was an all-age show, and they played the Botanical Center in Des Moines. It was like, it was like a little convention center there, and it was the weirdest fucking show I've ever seen in my fucking my whole life. And it probably made it okay for me to join Slipknot. Let's put it that way.
So you're a Mentors fan?
Yeah, man.
Did you ever see the man, the myth, the legend, El Duce's home video?
Yes.
Where he's behind some ratty club and some fat chick's trying to piss on his face.
Dude,
it's like,
it's the worst shit you've ever seen, dude. I've also got the El Duce karaoke album as well.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh,
Maxon, losing.
I wish I was a rock star. I could get
so
shit
good.
like that.
But I've had that for years, though. Ross Robinson and Dean Carr, who are huge Mentors fans, actually gave us a copy of it a long time ago.
Nice.
Oh my God. That makes me want to steal a mask to join Slipknot long enough to just sneak on the bus and steal that.
Good luck with that.
So what do you got plans coming up like in the next near future? I know you're probably busy as hell, but what you got planned going on?
We're going over to Europe in about 2.5 weeks with both bands, actually, doing all the summer festivals, and then I come home and I've got the rest of the year off, so I get to be a fucking dad again for once.
Wait, you're pulling double duty?
Yeah, only on 4 shows though.
Dude, because you sing the fuck out of some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in Slipknot. How do you go? Which band goes first?
It's usually Slipknot that goes first. We just did it actually with Ozfest Japan. We headlined one night and then Stone Sour played the next day, and I pulled it off. I mean, it was cool. I was fucking tired afterwards, but it was good. I mean, if I can't do it, I wouldn't agree to it. So.
Do you ever? I know you're much. I read your book, so you're not the same guy. You're much more clear-headed.
Yeah.
Was it back before you became so clear-headed and focused? And did you ever get a little drunk and sing the lyrics from a Stone Sour song to Slipknot or vice versa?
You have no idea how many people ask me that. No, I never have. I don't know what it is, but there's something in my brain that won't let me do that, so thank God.
Did you realize that Slipknot finally made it when Richard Cheese covered People Equal Shit?
That was kind of the coolest fucking thing ever, man. Because we were all Richard Cheese freaks, like me and Mick especially, and when he did People Equal Shit, we were like, what? Fuck that? It was so fucking awesome. Oh, I don't give a shit. I got more. But yeah, it was, and we used that as our intro for the longest time. We used that whole fucking song.
I'm a big fan. I wish he made he makes shirts for girls that says "I love Dick." Yeah. I would totally wear one of those.
I've met him too. He's so fucking ridiculous, man. He's badass. Because I was on one of his albums, the Johnny Aloha, that first album. Yeah, and it's cool because it's me. It's actually it's me and him doing Almost Paradise, the song from Footloose.
Who's
I sing the high guy. I did the high guy, so it was ridiculous.
Oh, so you sing the woman parts?
Yeah.
Did you do the Silence of the Lambs Wiener dance while you were singing it?
No need to. I don't think you're recording anymore.
I got this going back up, and I got the
okay, there you go.
Right very professional.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's backup to all this. This recorder sounds better at all.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, that works.
I'm gonna have to go pick up that Johnny Aloha album.
Yeah, it's really good.
I have all the Richard Cheese.
Yeah.
I guess I got to branch out to the.
It's pretty good. It's all Hawaiian music, but he does the same thing. So
I want to know how he does it without cracking up.
He's a character, man. Like he just knows what he likes to do and then he does it. So it's pretty easy when you got that going for you.
So where can we find all the info about Corey Taylor, Stone Sour, Slipknot, your new book, the comic, everything?
Actually, go to thecoreytaylor.com. I've got all that stuff up, and that's my own personal website. Plus, you can follow me on Twitter, which is Corey Taylor Rock. We Are Stone Sour's got a bunch of stuff. At Slipknot1, it's got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy.
I got one more question. What do you think about the Black Dots of Death when that record came out?
I was pure clown, man. I mean, you gotta understand, that was a game for us for the longest time. Like we would have a black dot that we would carry around. We would slip into people's hands, kind of like Treasure Island. And if you got the Black Dot of Death, you had to get it away within 24 hours, or you got fucked up. So that's where that whole name came from.
What did you think of the music when Sean put that together?
Oh, that was great. That was great. I mean, he's always been so creative, and him and Sean Kane really put something together really cool. I thought it was very cool.
Nice. Any other questions you want to ask?
No, but I didn't get a chance to thank you for saving my ass at Mayhem Fest. Corey warned me about the PR road manager. He's like, watch out, she's kicking people out. But he was kind enough to do an interview with us.
There you go.
Corey, can you do us a quick favor?
Sure.
Can you do a promo ID for our radio show and TV show, Maximum Threshold? Just say your name, whatever band you want to be affiliated with. Say you're listening to Maximum Threshold Radio and TV, and just throw something crazy out at the end of it.
Sure. Let me see it. Maximum Threshold Radio TV.
Yeah. We also got a TV station.
Okay.
So.
Hey, what up? This is Corey Taylor from Stone Sour and Slipknot, and you are listening
and
watching Maximum Threshold Radio TV. So, fuck. There you go.
Perfect, man.
There you go.
Looking at you through the glass, don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever, but no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. How do you feel? That is the question. But I forget you don't expect an easy answer. When something like a soul becomes initialized and folded up like paper dolls and little notes, you can't expect a bit of folks. So while you're outside looking in, describing what you see, remember what you're staring at is me. Cause I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. How much is real? So much to question. An epidemic of the mannequins, contaminating everything we thought came from the heart, but never did right from the start. Just listen to the noises. No more distant voices. Before you tell yourself it's just a different scene, remember it's just different from what you've seen. I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. And all I know is that it feels like forever. But no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. Cause I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. And all I know is that it feels like forever. But no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. And it's the stars that shine for you. And it's the stars that lie to you, yeah. I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever. But no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. Cause I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. But no one ever tells you that forever as I comb, sitting all alone inside your head. And it's the stars that shine for you, yeah. And it's the stars that lie to you, yeah. And it's the stars that
Have a smartphone, iPod, iPad, or Roku? Grab the app, tune in, and search Maximum Threshold and hear the show live directly from your device.
What does maximum threshold mean to you?
I don't know.
Perfect answer.
Thank you. Quick question. What does maximum threshold mean to you?
No idea.
What does maximum threshold mean to you?
Maximum threshold?
Yes, what does that mean to you?
It means maximum threshold. It means pretty awesome.
Thank you very much. What does maximum threshold mean to you?
Sounds sexual.
Thank you. What does maximum threshold mean to you?
It means pushing it all the way, as far as it can go, and then just a little bit further.
Thank you.
Hey, Dom, this is Keith from Shallow Ground. How's it going, buddy? Just calling to give you guys a heads up. Shallow Ground will be in the great state of Ohio. We're going to be playing the pre-Warriors of Metal Fest showcase. We're going to be at the Shrunken Head on June 27th. Well, actually, yeah, June 27th, 28th, and 29th. They're having the big open-air Warriors of Metal Fest. Let's see. There's going to be a lot of bands on this thing. I know we are going on. We're going to be playing with Vindicator and bands like Vindicator, Flesh Engine, Flicka, bands like that on the pre-fest at the Shrunken Head, and then we'll be hanging out at the Warriors of Metal Open Air Fest. I know Friday night's headlined by Malaya Rage, and Saturday night is headlined by Flotsam and Jetsam. So I'm sure I'm going to end up talking to you more about this, but dude, Shallow Ground, our CD just came out, so I hope to see a lot of people at the Shrunken Head on the 27th. All right, guys, thank you very much. I'll talk to you later, Dom.
Donate to the Maximum Threshold Radio Show and Network today. Just click the PayPal button and know that everything you donate will go directly to the production of the programming and network. Thank you.
This is Michael Chloroform Rag, and you're listening to Maximum Threshold.
Phone lines are open. Call now, 440-709-4977. Once again, that number is 440-709-4977.
What does Maximum Threshold Radio mean to you? Other than getting to fist my anus every Saturday night.
Maximum Threshold means to me is...
Wait, hold on. I just got totally distracted. You have a really fucking long tongue. Holy shit. All right.
Hey, you threw me off.
What?
I said you have a really long tongue. She was like this.
Show it. You're imagining things.
I'm imagining things.
So Maximum Threshold means to me is a slip sliding of every polyp out of my colon.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
Hi, this is Dave's Hello Kitty blanket, and when we're not snuggling up Brokeback style, we're listening to, we're locked in doggy style. So Maximum Threshold Radio Show.
Everybody knows that tattoos are all the rage, and you want to be cool and get a tattoo, but you're not really cool until you got the gear too. So the newest gear, the coolest gear, the hottest gear is United Tattooed Brotherhood, because only people...
Coolest cats got them?
No, only people with tattoos accept everybody. Not everybody accepts everybody with tattoos, and it is a brotherhood.
Yes, it is.
We're all family, and these are available only at utb13.com or at Gen X in Willoughby, Ohio. And you go on there, you can get hoodies, t-shirts, women's shirts, and soon you'll be able to get some hats.
Sweet.
And they're a new sponsor of ours, and check it out. I think they really dig it.
utb13.com. Those are the letters. utb13.com. That's United Tattooed Brotherhood.
Yes. Join the family.
Now back to the only guy in the world that thinks Monica Lewinsky should be a canonized saint when she dies. Dominic of Maximum Threshold Radio.
Yeah.
Radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. Hey, all you listeners, all 12 of you.
What about the Southern guys? All y'all.
We got some exciting stuff coming up in the near future. Giveaways, prizes,
STDs.
We have tickets for Rockapalooza for anybody interested in maybe going up towards the Michigan area.
Jackson Fairgrounds, Michigan.
Right. We have some merchandise from our official sponsor of Rock on the Range, United Tattooed Brotherhood. And we have a call coming in, so we'll get back to that later. The remix. Accept it.
Maximum Threshold. You are on the air, unfortunately, with us. Hello. Maximum Threshold.
Professional.
Hello.
Maximum Threshold.
Hello.
Where'd he go?
Hello.
You know who that was?
Hello.
That was Mandy.
Oh,
what
Mandy,
happened?
for you came
This was
and you
on-
gave
the setting
without
was on
taking.
for some reason. I don't know.
Hey, man, call him back then.
Call back, Mandy.
You know, we should be playing Mandy behind him.
I did play Mandy earlier.
No, behind him when we're talking to him.
I'm calling him.
You have reached the Sprint voicemail.
He's probably calling back.
Yeah.
Do you want me to text him?
Yeah. You ready for the number?
I got the number.
Okay.
Dude, Mandy's my dude.
Yeah, he is. He's a cool guy, man.
Isn't most guys your dude?
Only thick ones.
Well, you're in the right place for that. There's two thick fat asses right here.
I didn't mean fat asses.
Oh. You hit accept.
I did.
Maximum threshold.
Hey, it's Mandy.
What's going on, Mandy?
What's up, Mandy?
Bososlosis, Mandy.
How you doing? I hope you guys don't mind me walking my pup.
Is that what you call it now?
Huh?
Is that what you call it? That's how people call it spanking the monkey. But if it's walking your pup, go for it.
Okay,
That's what I call it.
Since you're walking your dog, I'm going to ask you a question because I had an ethical, moral dilemma today. I was walking my dog, and we were on our way to get some ice cream after our walk, and he's been double deucing lately. Like he'll drop the hammer, and then later on in our walk he'll poop again. But this time, I only had one bag, and I had to leave the poop like there, and I kind of felt bad. Should I have felt bad, or what do you think?
Well, it's not really a bad thing because you're helping the environment. You know, it's compost, really. I mean, you're just helping things grow. That's all.
Fertilizer.
Okay, now I can sleep. I won't feel guilty about it. Thanks. This
I mean,
Mandy
that's the
Lion
way I see
approved.
it. And plus, if your dog is big enough and if you're weird enough, nobody's going to question anything.
There ain't no one weirder than Michael. The dog's not very big.
My dog's massive. He's like 21 pounds.
21 pounds?
Yes.
I don't think Michael's that big.
I think my puppy's ball sack weighs more than that.
So does Michael's.
What are you doing weighing his ball sack, man?
Well, dude, I have to know because you should see this thing. It looks like 2 grapefruits in a grocery bag.
That's what Michael looks like.
Yeah, I have one of those. Yeah, I have a Boston Terrier, so he's not too big.
Aw.
Doesn't your dog eat Boston Terriers, or Mandy?
Your dog probably takes bigger dumps than my dog.
I would think so. Yeah.
So what kind of dog you got,
You know,
Mandy?
it's actually not as bad as it seems because it all really depends on what you feed your dog as well. You know, basically the better the food, the more of it is used. So, you know, if you feed your dog like a lot of chicken, you know, the poop's going to be a lot smaller. I can't believe we're talking about this, but yeah.
So what kind of dog do you have?
I mean, I've seen German Shepherds outdo my boy because they're just on the kibble diet, you know.
Yeah.
So do you have a shepherd, or what do you have?
I have a Molosso Romano.
God bless you. What is it again?
Molosso Romano.
Wow.
Is that like an
Look that
Italian Mastiff or?
Well, yeah. I mean, every country basically has their mastiffs. You know, when people refer to the Mastiff, they usually talk about the English one, but every country has their own. You know, the Doggy Bordeaux is the French Mastiff. The Great Dane is the German Mastiff. It's actually called Deutsche Dogge. It's the proper name. Everywhere you go, Japan has the Tosa Inu. Korea has the Dosa. You know, they all have theirs. And we have ours and stuff.
Yeah, so enough about dog poop. Let's talk about Mandy Lion.
He's got a
shit. Talk about what?
Never mind the shit. Let's talk about Mandy.
You just called him
Okay,
Randy.
let's talk about Mandy.
Wait, no, can we call you Randy? Because Dave just called you Randy.
Randy Mandy. I said
you
Mandy.
You jackass.
You
Mandy.
rackass.
I know.
You
You got me talking wrong. I seen that you're going to be doing some touring.
Yeah. Doing a show tonight.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be going out soon. Actually, I just had a conversation with Chris Holmes. Or actually, I had a conversation with Chris Holmes' manager. So I'm not sure if that whole WAS thing is going to happen still. But I guess we'll see. If not, we'll go out there on our own.
Who's in your band?
That's what I was going to ask.
Mandy is.
Yeah, I play every instrument really fast.
Then we can call you
Just
Ingve.
rotate myself.
We can call you Ingve.
Well, it depends, I mean, I have an all-star lineup, and I also have a kind of a newer lineup with a bunch of guys that you might not know yet, but they're phenomenal. I mean, the all-star lineup is obviously Jimmy Payne and Roy Z and Les Warner on drums.
There you go.
You ever thought about doing a metal?
If I have to tell you who they played with, then you should do your research.
Oh, agreed. You ever thought about doing a metal version of the song Mandy? I think it'd just be great as your opening song.
Well, there's a lot of bad memories. That was before my sex change, and I really don't want to revisit those days. Because I was a really, really ugly girl.
I'm an ugly dude and a really ugly girl, so it works out good.
Hey, you know what? Speaking,
I look like one of them Russian gymnasts.
Venus. Hey, speaking of your all-star lineups, your former drummer, I don't want to say his name wrong, Ray, he's in Korn now.
Oh, Luzier.
Ray, he's in Korn now.
He just...
You mean Ray Lucier?
Yes, he fucking killed it last Friday night at Rock on the Range.
He's phenomenal. He always was. I'll never forget when we auditioned him. Obviously, after Vinny, which has arms like a gorilla, Vinny can hit hard. And so we were trying to find a drummer that can play like that. And so we, of course, looked for the biggest guys we could find. And right before we auditioned Ray, it was this 260-pound bald monster that we auditioned, which was a pretty hard hitter. And then this little skinny kid walks in. You would have never known, and he's telling us about his pet chicken named Tiny, and it's just, but when he started playing, it was like, wow. I mean, he hits hard. He's technically incredible. His meter is sound. He's one of the best drummers out there. Always was.
He's got a cool looking drum set too.
Mm-hmm. And what's great about him is, if you notice, he doesn't have a right or a left hand. He just kind of switches. From side to side, because he really doesn't have, his right hand is just as strong as his left hand and the other way around.
Dominic used to switch when he was in the Navy.
Yeah, Dominic could jerk off with both hands.
That's right. It's called a tornado twister.
Really? You're able to do that?
That's right.
I feel like I'm cheating when I do that.
No. Dude, I can't go lefty. I have to go do the overhand Euro grip. And it's just weird.
See, I got long arms, so I can do a reach around my own self.
You got long arms. You got to have long arms.
Overhand Euro grip?
Yeah. Upside down, yeah.
It's like you're riding a bicycle, grabbing the handles and running with it. Like one of those, like an air pump for a bicycle.
So I've
said this before, man. You guys are weird. And coming from me, that's a mouthful.
Oh, yeah. We talked about your fetishes once. That was funny. I remember that.
Which one?
I'm trying to remember them now. We pulled them. We can pull them up too, man. It'll take us a little while though to pull up your file on that one.
Something involving a shaved chicken and
sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut. And a woman with one leg.
First of all, it wasn't a chicken. It was a turkey. And secondly, it wasn't shaved. It was plugged. So get it right.
I'm sorry.
Mandy, what we like about you, besides being a phenomenal musician, which we do appreciate, you got a great sense of humor, and you roll with the punches perfect.
I have no idea what you just said.
It's okay. No, neither does anybody else.
He just complimented you.
He was tickling your balls.
Yeah, with a feather.
Because it's like you were going in and out, and this is what I heard. So
what I said was...
I could just smile and say, yeah, but, who knows what you said.
No, what I said was you roll with the punches really well. You got a great sense of humor.
Oh, well, yeah.
Is that the killer?
Do with you guys?
Is that the killer dog behind you?
Oh, you're going to be hearing some dogs barking any second.
Okay.
Because every time I walk past here, it's like they get their non-existent panties in the bunch because they realize that something really big is about to cross.
So, are you guys doing a full-blown tour, or are you guys just doing some fly-ins? Or
yeah, that's the idea. The idea is to turn this thing back into a touring unit. Because I stopped for way too long, and I missed it, and I want to get my butt back out there on a regular basis. So yeah, we're gonna play anytime, anywhere for $39.95.
Ooh, $39.
Like Earl Shy.
Yeah, that's
like Earl Shy. He used to be, I'll paint any car anytime for $9.99. $9.99.
Earl Shy, yeah. That's cool, man. Hopefully you guys will come somewhere close to the North Coast. The best location in the nation.
That's right.
They're right.
Chicago.
The North Coast? Is there a North Coast?
Cleveland, Ohio.
The North Coast is the coast that connects to Canada. Yeah, there's the left coast. There's the East Coast, which is New York. There's the Midwest, which is not quite us.
We're considered the Midwest
right.
for some reason.
I know, but we're actually North Coast.
See, this is how.
Okay.
This is how an interview's supposed to be, not like that douche Mike, fucking Metal Mike. That guy was a jack off. Mandy Lion rules.
What happened with him?
He was just a dick.
He liked
a little bit of an egomaniac.
I just think he liked to focus a little bit more on the music. Mike likes to have fun, and that's what I love about you, Mandy, is you like to have fun too.
Really, he wasn't a nice guy when you guys had him.
He just was very more serious about the music. That's all. I'm the politically correct guy of the group.
I mean, did he not listen to what you guys do first when he called? I mean, obviously
Nobody does. If anybody other than you, if anybody listened, they wouldn't call it. That's why you're one of us, Mandy.
Mandy.
I mean, I just really don't understand why somebody would rather sit there and talk about shit they've talked about 100 times before. Yes, I'm working on a new album, and yes, there are musical songs on there, and yes, I'm going to be playing the guitar. Really?
You're fucking awesome.
Let's talk about dog poop.
What, has he got a chihuahua there too, or what?
I have no idea, but it needs oil.
So when your dog's cleaning himself, does he lick himself and lick his balls and his cock and look at you and be like, don't you wish you could do this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
All I heard was if the dog is cleaning itself.
Okay, when your dog licks his grapefruit-sized balls, and does he look at you and say, hey, Mandy, don't you wish you could lick your own cock and balls?
Well, who said that I can't?
Oh, that is awesome.
Okay.
So
that doesn't make me gay, does it?
No.
That's all he gave you back up.
Only if you swallow it.
Well, if you spit it out and oh no.
No, it's actually a good thing I can't do that because I might never leave the house at that point.
And we want to get you back on stage so we can actually see you in the North Coast.
Although if you could do that, you'd probably be on stage all the time, everywhere. You'd make more than $39.95.
He'd be on stage. He'd be on stage on Venus. Hey, you're into weird fetishes. Have you, since you're a traveler, have you ever been to Venus, Berlin?
Have I ever been to Venus?
Venus, Berlin.
Venus.
Berlin.
No.
Venus,
no.
Berlin
I've
is
been
the
to Berlin, but I haven't been to Venus.
It is
Berlin.
the world's largest sex show. In Berlin, it's called Venus, Berlin.
Oh, you mean like on the? Okay. Well, no, actually, no, I haven't. I mean, where I have been is, which I thought was the biggest sexual mess ever, is the Reeperbahn in Hamburg. I mean, it's really kind of weird because prostitution is 100% legal, and you can go window women shopping. It's just weird.
Oh, I did some of that in Thailand.
Yeah, and he ended up with a boy.
They were called lady boys there, Dominic.
So have you ever been to Uranus?
You're right.
No, like the Venus Berlin is like, imagine like NAMM, but with the sex industry. That's what Venus Berlin is.
Have you ever been there, Dave?
No, but I want to go.
Why don't you go right now?
It's
Start
not right
walking.
now. It's in October.
Start walking.
You'll get there by then.
Yeah, you'll get there.
I won't get
Please
there by
leave.
then. I wouldn't get to Cleveland by then.
You're tubby ass. They'll see you in the ocean and think you're a beach beluga or one of those manatees.
The manatee's dying.
I was about to say manatee.
It'll be like that manatee's dying.
For the love of manatee.
Why is that manatee wearing a Selena
I really
Gomez
feel
shirt?
like I'm totally missing out because I can only hear fractions. You guys go in and out.
You're probably better off that way.
I want to hear this insanity.
So, anyways, I want to go to
if
Venus.
If nothing else, I walk away from the show thinking, you know what? I'm not that fucked up yet.
Compared to us, no, you're not. No, but I want to go to Venus Berlin. So that's the big weird, like the NAMM of sex show in Germany.
The NAMM of sex shows?
Yeah, like how they're the NAMM show in Anaheim. This is like NAMM, but for the sex industry.
Is that where they got their new products, the new product line out, and like the new fleshlight?
Yes, but they got demonstrations.
I think that's a great idea, the fleshlight.
Dave's looking for the flesh fist for his asshole. He wants a big black one. Because the white one just ain't cutting it no more.
I got a funny story for you.
Well, you got it with the little face of fucking Tiger Woods.
I got a funny story, a true story. I have this weirdo cousin who's a virgin. He's in his 30s. And he is lifetime barred from buying the fleshlight. Because he has not only bought 6 of them and broken all 6 of them, he has harassed the company about their product, including the company president, so that they put out a cease and desist order and barring him from contacting that company ever again.
Wow,
dude, that's
a good story.
Dude,
Thank you.
Oh, my cousin's weird.
Oh, your cousin's weird, but you're not.
What you're saying is this guy's genes are running wild in your veins too?
No, he's a distant cousin.
Oh, just down his throat.
So how distant? It means you don't feel incestuous when you fuck him?
It can't be distant enough.
No shit. Well, I shoot for men's magazines, so I shoot layouts.
Oh, damn, here we go.
Hold on. And he asked me, he goes, can I go to one of the photo shoots and see one of the layouts for Hustler magazine? I said, you creep me out. There is no way I'm taking you in front of a naked girl. You scared the hell out of me.
Okay.
No kidding, man. I didn't even think that you could get banned by somebody that makes a fleshlight, I should say.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it?
So enough about Dave and his creepy incestuous cousins. Let's. You got your own show now, right, Mandy?
You mean tonight?
Yeah.
No, well, don't you have like an internet show or something like that, or you just go on them?
No. Oh, you mean Todd has this internet radio station now that gets a lot of listeners, but it's not really my show. I mean, he just plays, my music along with a million other people. It's just a radio station with music. That's all. I think that's what you're referring to, right?
Yeah, because I see on the feed like Mandy Lion and trying to think of the name of the show. I've been drinking a lot of cough syrup today.
It's Flying V, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, Dominic, you want to talk? Or you're going to sit there with your hand on your balls?
Well, no, I'm the program
What
director,
about
man.
what
I'm
about
making
your
sure everything's running okay.
What about your show tonight? Are
Yeah.
you're playing with Chris Holmes?
Yeah. The band is called Wood. Chris Holmes on guitar, and it should be fun. I mean, they're just as excited as we are. I mean, they're all really, I don't know if you heard about that band, but I mean, they've been around forever, and, they're just really good guys. Seem to be having a good draw as well, so it should be a good show tonight. It's going to get loud, that's for sure.
Nice.
Chris doesn't know how to turn down. He's one of those guys, if he doesn't play an 11, he's not playing.
Now, is he singing? Because I've heard some of his stuff where he's singing. It's pretty rough.
It's what?
It's pretty rough. Listen to Chris sing. He's got.
I couldn't hear you. You were saying.
Oh, have you heard any of his new music that he has where he's singing?
I heard one song. I think it was called "They Always Cheat" or something.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I mean, he's a character. I mean, I'm not sure why he decided to sing, but you know,
Maybe he lost a bet.
huh?
I said maybe he lost a bet.
That's not nice. But you know, I think it works for what he's doing because it's almost like a really heavy country. You know, it's like almost has like a country vibe to it. With you know, when you're singing about how women have mistreated you.
Yeah.
It's like one step away from singing "There's a Tear in My Beer."
Well, I've never got to see Chris Holmes perform yet. The only thing I really know about him is that movie he made, Decline of Western Civilization, where he's drunk off his ass and he's drinking massive amounts of liquor. And I'm surprised he's alive if he continued like that.
Well, I think you'd enjoy him. Chris is one of the most energetic guys you'll ever see, even to this day on stage. You know, and for a big guy like him, that's even more surprising. I mean, if you see Angus Young, which is like 3 feet tall, you know, when he goes off with that kind of energy, you know, that's amazing. But, you know, Chris is like 6'7", I think. And he puts out. I mean, he puts out.
Dave's licking his lips.
And he still does to this day.
Well, I'll be sure not to mess with the guy that's 6'7".
So, is there any chance that you and Chris Holmes are going to form a Man of War tribute band, and you guys will be rocking the loincloth?
You mean like in a band together?
Yeah, doing a Man of War tribute, wearing a loincloth.
Loincloth, not so sure about that, but I wouldn't mind working with Chris. I think he's a really sweet guy. I think he's got a good sound. He's got a, you know, he's never lost that childlike love for music, you know, which a lot of people like, you know, you were saying earlier, you know, how Metal Mike kind of takes it a little serious. Most people kind of get like that after a while. Chris still plays for the love of music, you know, and some people like him, some people don't, but you know, that's what happens, you know, when you have a character like him. He divides people, and that's always a good sign for rock and roll. I think even Lemmy said that. And if Lemmy said it, it's true.
Well, Lemmy is God.
He's wiki.
If everybody likes you, you're doing something wrong. And so,
okay, I'm finally settled. I'm sitting down.
There's no way Chris can still drink a bottle of vodka in one gulp, I hope. I hope he's slowed down, right?
You know, I haven't seen him drunk in a long time. But Chris really doesn't need to be drunk to be wild, you know? I mean, that's just him. I mean, when you see him drunk, it's just a couple of notches more turned up, but that's, you know, if you saw him completely sober, there isn't much difference. I mean, he is who he is. He's a fun guy. He's a sweet person. And he's that eternal teenager, you know. He never grows old.
That's cool. Hey, I have a question for you on a personal note. I know you're from Germany, and I always had the hots for that singer Nina. Have you ever got to meet her?
I never got to meet her. No. When she was happening, I was really too young, you know, to even. She was really never my type anyway. I mean,
you just made me old.
Huh?
You just made me old.
Well,
thanks.
I'm sorry, but
well, she's still happening now. She's doing The Voice of Germany. That's a TV show out there.
Really?
She's like one of the judges. That's like the German American Idol. You know.
What does she look like now?
She looks good. I would still.
She's still got hairy armpits.
I don't know. I think she has the shaved armpits now, but she looks good. She hits the road with Kim Wilde a lot. Kids in America, Kim Wilde.
Oh, that'll be a hell of a show.
It's a good show. Sells out all through Europe.
Huh.
You know, but yeah, I always wanted to meet her. I just didn't know. You know, I was curious. That's all.
I got a question.
I know you know all the other Germans in the world, so I figured you know her.
Maybe we can make a few phone calls.
Yeah. So
and see if we can hook you up, and just make sure you bring a shaver just in case. Don't leave home without it.
Yeah.
For both of them.
No, Dave likes that hairy armpit thing. He prefers it to have a penis.
No, he
but-
doesn't. Nobody likes that.
Chest.
No, Dave likes hairy armpits, hairy chest,
No,
back, and
nobody
giant
likes
cock.
Don King under their arms. Nobody does.
So, Mandy, you were signed by Don Arden back in the day, weren't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got any crazy Don Arden, Sharon Osbourne stories to share with us?
I don't know if it's really crazy. I mean, just during that time, I mean, they didn't speak for many, many, many years because, you know, she, I mean, I'm not really sure if it's my place to say anything about that, but let's just say that she used a lot of money she probably shouldn't have been using, you know, and it almost put. And we're talking about Don Arden, which was one of the richest men ever in the music business. You know, at one point, not only did he have the top artists in the world, but he also had one of the most powerful record labels, Jet Records, you know, at the time. So he made money hand over fist, and she, from what I understand, almost drove him into the poorhouse. You know, that's why they didn't talk, I think, for 20 years until David Arden, I think it was on the grave of their mother, they all got together and they all made up. You know, Don Arden was already ailing at the time, and they all made up for a while. It didn't last, but they made up for a while and even started working together again. I think David even produced her, or even a couple of her television shows for a while after that. Like I said before that, they didn't speak for 20 or 25 years, and then they got along, and then everything fell apart again. So at this point, they're not on speaking terms again. And of course, Don Arden has passed.
Do you think she took? Do you think she took some of the money from Don that should have went to promote World War III back when you were signed with them?
No, she took money way before. I mean, you know, that was. I mean, they were actually already feuding for a few years before I ever met Don Arden. But I will still say yes. Some of that money should have gone that way, regardless.
Listen, you're an open-minded guy, right? So if Sharon was to come and cut you a check, you'd be okay to take it, right?
Yeah. If she what?
If Sharon were to be coming up to you and cutting you a check, you'd be okay with that. You're a forgive and forget type of guy, right?
Actually, no. I mean, I'm very loyal. I mean, if it was a situation where David would be, because David is still my friend to this day, and David Arden was very instrumental in Don Arden's success. I mean, it's when people speak of Don Arden being the manager, we have to remember that 50% of the work done was David. You know, I mean, David was the guy that found Randy Rhoads for Ozzy, and you know, I mean, he did a lot of the work. I mean, a lot of the legwork for Black Sabbath in the early days and everything. So I would never do anything that David wouldn't be okay with, because that's just the way I am. Money is never worth a friendship.
Yeah. You know what? Having balls like that in the music industry is great. You don't really, honestly, all joking aside, you don't hear that very often. People having loyalty, which is really cool. So thanks, Mandy.
Well, you're welcome.
So hey, this is a personal question. I don't know if you don't want to answer. I understand. What do you do when you're not on tour and when you were, you know, when you weren't as active in the music business? What did you do, you know, for a living, basically? What was your do you do for income? Like, did you have a regular job? Did you, were you always touring? Because you're just now in the last year or so coming back into the forefront of putting yourself back out there.
Well, for many years, I mean, first of all, you know, when we were doing well, you know, with Don and David back in the day, I mean, we made a few bucks, so that helped me survive. And then, of course, when the internet started to become a force, then I was able to sell my merchandise and all that. And I'm lucky in that regard, because if you're a band that wears jeans and T-shirts, or it's kind of hard to sell your merchandise that way. And if you're a little more strange looking, or if you have a more more unique image, I guess, then that really helps with your merchandise. So to answer your question, I've never had a day job. I mean, who the fuck would hire me?
You
for
son
one.
of a bitch.
And I mean, I made. In fact, that's why I stopped touring, because at one point I made so much money marketing and selling my Mandy Lion merchandise online that I made that mistake. I figured, man, I can make 5, 6, 7, 8 times the amount of I can make on the road, just communicating with fans online and selling merch. But at some point, you do get to the point where you're like, man, when I was a kid, I wasn't dreaming of selling T-shirts. I wasn't dreaming of selling Mandy Lion panties, online. I was dreaming of being on stage and connecting with people, So I missed that, and I want to get back out there. So,
well,
but no, I mean, I've never had a day job. I can't even imagine who on earth would hire me, and for what.
That's good for you, because you really are a good dude. I'm happy to hear that you weren't like, I understand people have to work, but it doesn't sound like that you became one of the hard luck stories, and I'm glad to hear that.
Well, yeah, because I heard he worked a weird job, so I'm glad we killed that rumor.
You've heard rumors of weird jobs?
Yeah, because we heard you worked for that company called German Goo Girls.
German Goo Girls?
Yes.
I want that job.
I heard you worked for that
Whatever
company.
it may be.
I thought you worked for that company, the John Thompson Productions.
Is there any truth that Beavis from New York City runs your online merch booth?
I would let him. He's crazy enough.
Oh, you know who Beavis is? My God, Beavis got famous.
Yeah, he is crazy in all the right kind of ways. I mean, he's like so offensive that he's awesome.
Yeah,
I like him.
He likes to attack me every chance he gets.
Hey, and real quick, I realize we've been interviewing you for a little while here. Where can everybody find? Speaking of merch, Mandy Lion merch, Mandy Lion music,
Mandy Lion panties,
Mandy Lion touring info, all that good stuff.
I want a Mandy Lion T-shirt. I'm sorry, I do.
Me too. I'm gonna have to wait till they come here.
Well, we're gonna have to hook you guys up then. I'm gonna talk to my merch guy later on tonight and maybe have him give you a buzz.
I'm not joking. I really do want one, and I will wear it with pride. And not at the Pride Festival. I'm talking I will wear it proudly.
Yeah, because you don't wear a shirt at the Pride Festival. You just wear your assless chaps and your leather thong.
Booyah, boys.
With your big baloney tits hanging out.
Salami, actually.
But yeah, I mean, you can find all that stuff. Right now the website is down until because we're revamping it right now, but it's going to be back up sometime in the middle of next week. And the website is on mandyliononline.com. And then, of course, you can look up our Reverb Nation, or, go to Facebook, which is facebook.com/MandyLionRock, or MySpace still, which is myspace.com/MandyLionRock. So just get a hold of me one way or another, and I'll connect you with my merch guy. And once the website is up, it's going to be very easy to order stuff. Like I said, at the latest by next weekend, it's going to be up again. And it's going to look a million times better than it has. Thank God.
Hey, Mandy, quick question. How old were you when you came to the United States? I mean, I know you were born in Germany, so I'm just
You already
curious.
told us this.
I don't remember.
Actually, I was born in the U.S., but I was raised in Germany. The first, I wasn't even 6 months by the time I was moved. And then so my first language actually is German. And then I came back when I was 16 years old.
So, Mandy, you got a show tonight. What are you doing pussyfooting around and walking your dog?
Well, because, it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what my job is. He's my son. He's my child, and whatever his needs are, that needs to be taken care of, whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, whether I'm working or sick. He needs to be walked, 4 times a day. He needs to be taken care of. So that's what I'm doing now.
Do you take him out on the road with you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd never just unload him on somebody or put him in a kennel. That's just cruel, because he wouldn't understand, that Daddy's going to work and he's going to be back. It would break his heart. He's going with me. That's all there is to it.
Awesome.
Well, I gotta say, Mandy, it is an absolute pleasure to have you on the air with us, and I'm not bullshitting. I mean, you really are. Out of all my guests, or not my personal guests, but out of all the guests, that you are probably one of the most enjoyable people to have on air. You're so forthcoming and honest and crazy and fun that you really get our sense of humor.
I love your show. Like I told you before, not a big fan of these really dry interview kind of things. It's much more interesting to have a conversation. And you guys, it's a talent that not everybody can do what you guys do.
I can't even do what we can do.
And you sing like an angel.
That's right.
You are the voice of our generation.
That's right.
The songbird of our generation.
What is he, the Mary Tyler? What is he?
The songbird.
What is he, the Mary Tyler Moore of metal?
No, that's what they say in Step Brothers. I've been called the songbird of our generation.
Oh.
I love that movie, by the way.
I would call you like the Mary Tyler Moore. You could take a rainy day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile.
You know what? Mandy, will you sing sing Maximum Threshold for us?
What to sing a what?
Sing Maximum Threshold for us so we can use it as a bumper.
What's a maximum threat? Is like just sing it?
Yeah, sing a line about maximum threshold.
Yeah, make up something.
Make up something, even if it's about being able to lick your balls and maximum threshold and not leaving your house.
Wow.
Or you could just sing.
You could put me on the spot there, like.
Or you could.
I don't even know. I don't even know what I would be singing about.
You could even just sing like you're listening to Maximum Threshold Radio.
You're listening to Maximum Threshold Radio.
I like that.
Just like that?
No, not.
Oh,
like
you can have balls to it.
Or you can sing a Whitney Houston song. You decide.
You're crazy. All right, let's see. What can we yodel?
Oh, he can yodel. Go for it. Do we lose him? You there, Mandy?
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't know what that was. I think your equipment might be afraid of me singing into it.
Well, that's because we got our
Hello?
equipment at the dollar
I'm
store.
here.
Hello?
Hello, Mandy.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. Or not sisters yet, but possibly in the future. Hello?
I can hear you just fine. Hello, to Mandy.
Mandy.
What happened? I mean, we got record. Let's try this.
Mandy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. That was weird.
Yeah, that was a weird thing going on.
I'm not even moving. I'm literally like sitting there like now, not moving, not even my face.
You don't have the styrofoam. I mean,
I'm not even closing my mouth because I don't want to move.
Don't get Michael excited.
It's like you've been chloroformed. That's hot.
The Mary Tyler and Mandy Moore of Lion. Mandy Lion and Ryan.
You can't do that. Sorry about that. He just started tearing up my shit.
Sing us a song, Mandy.
Sing us a song. All righty.
Okay. Are you there? We lost him again.
Lost him again.
I can tell when it goes dead quiet. I hear the noise.
We'll always love you.
Hello. Why don't we give him a buzz? What the hell happened?
I don't know. I didn't do nothing. I got nothing out of no programs running.
What do you mean no program?
I have nothing. Just bare.
Bareback.
Then it has to be on his end.
Yeah. Wonder if he paid his bill.
You mean it's not us for a change?
Yeah.
That'd be a fucking miracle.
We got everything. We got levels. We got everything.
And it was the Mary Tyler Moore medal. The Mary Tyler Mandy Moore medal. Anyways, that was a great interview with Mandy Lion. I gotta admit that. Yes, I know I focus on some of the boring stuff, but he is really funny, and I really want to know if you ever met Nina, because I always wanted to meet her. So that was cool. Yes, and I know she had a hairy armpit in that one music video. Okay. Mandy! Hello, Mandy.
Hello, this is Mandy.
Are you ready, Mandy? Okay. Well, what should we do, Dominic?
Everything looks like it's working. Oh, what the hell happened there?
Don't lose the show, because the first half was boring.
We're doing good. That was just the phone line. Oh, I think we lost the phone line. We're there. Mandy!
Hello there, Mandy. How are you?
Let's call him. Hello there.
Have you found Jesus? I didn't know he was lost.
They're saying that this is a track phone he's on.
You have reached.
It's not a track phone. It was Sprint.
Well, that's they're saying it in chat room. Well, I think he gave up. He didn't want to sing.
Well, he had a show. He had a show he has to do tonight.
Yeah,
We'll give him his warm up.
Yeah. Me.
That's right.
You.
Uh-huh.
What if he just busted into I like big butts and I cannot lie?
The other brothers cannot lie.
That would be awesome.
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back! No!
Hey, let's
Was that like a horror film clip you grabbed?
No, that was your date that you had.
Oh, what did you think of that movie?
Let's talk about the hat that Dave wants so bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a contest, too. We got a couple minutes here.
I want a monster hat and I want one of those Generation X hats.
No, we're talking about the hat that you said you loved that said I love penis.
Oh.
Dude, we both heard you say I love that hat.
And he even got that girl's attention.
There was a cute girl wearing a hat.
No, she was not cute.
She was not cute.
Far from it. She looked like a fat Wendy from Wendy's.
Okay, then again, you didn't know that was my fetish right there.
She was cute in a baby elephant kind of way.
Baby elephants are cute.
I don't know, man. She looked pretty damn rough. She looked like a fucking beat up ass Raggedy Ann, didn't she?
In my defense, I was dehydrated and thirsty and hungry.
So what did that have to do with liking penis?
When are you not hungry?
Yeah, so he's saying he was hungry and thirsty, and then he saw a hat, and the hat said, what did it say, Michael?
I love penis.
I thought the girl looked good with that hat.
Do you like? Did you ask me to say that so you can get a drop?
That was funny.
I love penis.
No, I wasn't even thinking that, but that sounds good though.
Yeah. So you give him an inch, he'll want 9.
A fully functional.
I didn't know that.
So how are we going to run this contest here? We got some autographed posters of Sister Sin.
Liv Sin, she is so hot. And just because she can sing so hot, it gets me all excited.
Yeah, they got their new record they're working on it, or it's done.
That last album was amazing. I fucking love that. I listen to that thing at least 4 times a week. Least, minimally.
What's the name of it?
Now and Forever.
Name 3 songs off it.
What you want? Okay, you got Now and Forever, which is like technically the second song. The third song is Fight Club. Fight Song.
Fight Club.
Fight Song.
You got a shirtless Brad Pitt on your mind, don't you?
Does.
Yes, I do. But I love that album. So, and one of the best lines in that song is "God forgives, but I don't." That's one of the best lines I ever heard in a song.
I'm not scared of her. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I like Liv. She did a private photo shoot with me.
If she wanted to smother me with her fun bags.
No, she did a private photo shoot with me.
Yeah.
And it was freezing, and I got her to take off her top. Not top, but, she had this, like, sexy top on, but I got to take off her jacket, and it was freezing there.
Yeah, she's cool. Maximum Threshold.
Did I win?
Yes.
What'd you win?
This is the non-Hellion.
The
What did I
non-Hellion.
win?
Both of these nuts. In your mouth.
Brother, man. Fucking Mandy Lion. That was heavy, brother.
That was a good interview.
Dude,
man.
he fucking brings it every time.
Yes, he does.
Hell yeah.
He
nigga,
sets the
hell
bar,
Yeah.
man.
Yo, fucking
He
White
does.
Castle's at 9 a.m., bro.
He does set the bar.
So you got that faggot David Lee Gay complaining about hotel rooms. What the fuck, dude?
No, his new name is DVT. Deep vein thrombosis.
Hello, Beavis. Good to talk to you too, buddy.
Fuck that dude.
Thanks, Beavis.
Dude's a faggot, dude.
Dude,
Get
if you seen him in his underwear, you'd have a whole new appreciation
That's
for him.
right. That's right.
I think I'd get Beavis all excited.
I'm glad I wasn't at Rock on the Range, nigga.
I know he'd be vomiting left and right.
Hey, you missed a good weekend, man. We had a lot of fun there.
Yeah, you did.
Should have came down, man. It's not that
Tremendous, kid. Tremendous show, guys.
It was.
Tremendous, kid.
Yes. We threw down tonight.
Hey, David Lee Gay.
Yes, Beavis.
Go fuck yourself, you Puerto Rican nigga.
Thank you, Beavis. Or gracias, senora.
There you go. See, it wasn't that bad.
We get along. We're all love.
That's right.
That was pretty funny, actually. Funny is funny, even if it's against me. That was funny.
Okay, we're getting ready to get out of here.
Happy trails to you.
Hey, we want to thank everybody for tuning in this week.
We'll be working on some contests, so make sure you go on to Facebook, check out Maximum Threshold, David's Hello Kitty blanket,
That's right.
Morning Wagon. We're going to be giving away tickets to Rock of Love.
Rockapalooza.
No, Rockapalooza. We have some UTB13.com merchandise, some
Get
Gen
it.
X merchandise,
And
and we
Michael
will
has
have.
some-
What about the new shirt line?
I just said it. The UB.
No, the other one.
Oh, the bad cock.
Yeah.
Bad
Cock
cock
Apparel.
apparel.com.
That's right.
But we got some autographed Sister Sin stuff so keep your eye on stuff, and we might post up a contest before next weekend show. Then again, we might not. Get down, Flowis.
That's right.
We might just give you details.
Okay, we're out of here. We'll see you guys next week. Somebody's out next week.
Because you don't have teeth. What you really want for dinner is a pound of beef.
That was beautiful.
Good night, everybody.
I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to the Maximum Threshold Radio Show. Maximum Threshold Radio Show comes at you live every Saturday night from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not only here on MaximumThreshold.net, but also on all of its other lovely affiliates. So however you get a chance to check out Maximum Threshold, we greatly appreciate you listening to the show and the program. Don't forget you can also catch us also on iTunes. You can catch us also on our website for downloading at MaximumThreshold.net. There's many different ways you can catch the Maximum Threshold Radio Show for downloading. You can also Google Maximum Threshold and you'll come to all kinds of different other avenues of downloading the show. So any way you can get the show and you can listen to it, I would really appreciate it. Like I said, you can catch us on iTunes. Just do a search for Maximum Threshold and you will find us. Thank you again for tuning into the Maximum Threshold Radio Show, the only station to make your ears bleed in a good way.